Yeah, man. We are some man. Loan some up. Yeah, man. Today in the morning, be a fire we are flinging. We not ease up, Yeah, man. Christopher, you up? Mike, you up? Bless up, bless up. Yeah, say, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, we have to keep it real, We have to keep them on them toes right now. We're not in the fool thing, and we not. Yeah, you see, we just attack as is, No fool thing around here. No tabloid. Right? Me I on the world index. About the brain drain. Yeah, brown up. The brain drain. And it's not surprising to me, but that's surprising to a lot of people. And I'm afraid if you notice you have the local media and I run it more. And emphasize on the thing more. Still say up. Nah man bless. See? It friend visit them now. Put no strain upon that. And say, yo, we not do something wrong about here, Then, yeah man. Gregory up. Our blessing. Yeah man, Richie bless. Journalist. Junglist, blacks. Yeah, man, bless up, bless up. See? It's fair. You see them not put no strain. And the private sector Jamaica not put no strain and say, yo, yeah, man, have some foolishness going on. But let me tell you this, Prime Minister, the buck stop with you. It stop with you. Because you see one do a real the other day. I'm going to play them back, I'm going to show up the index itself. Out of 177 countries in the world, I was one. Get a perfect 10. With that 9.1 in a brain drain. Yes, still, that people appeal for work. Them can't get no work. Remember, when you see people the other day, them keep a fear. See them give people a ship job. That means in Jamaica you can work. Which is a general ship. Because I know so much new ship. Cruise line, them build figure work. Bless up Empress, Anjo, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Home away from home. Tony, Gregory, Rita. Yeah, man, for me 2 cents. How you mean? Blessed man. See? People them want to work and can't get work. When you look, you have the Chinese, them never place over 200,000 of them. But them a work. I build dry riverbed. See? You see, man, so we don't have no workers and them have to look work and thing. Then if people never look work, you think them they're gonna foreign or what have you. And them can't talk by the way. Because we not style them. We come in with a new thing now. Back in the 70s, man, they said we never business who fly out. That means more people leave Jamaica than back in the 70s. Can you remember those the middle class them who did want to keep in their bandage and man they said, no, we stand up for people, for poor people. We ain't lots of stand up for poor people, me a man the heights. You think my business? Me not beg no friend. Anything where me no business a push party me about no. But loan some is a man the heights. And I tell them a million times, me no business. And I say, you, the worst prime minister in the world. Favor grace, in the world, not just Jamaica. Did I try fling man there and the bus when the history recorded and it's there? And me have to point it out to you. Why you think me have to highlight yourself? Because you don't have no manners. Because you fling, you can't come trick people. Remember, we are bigger man for your state speed, And you can't trick. We live through the time, man. You couldn't trick we. See? Look what you do. You want to take where the people them land if it have resources on it. The government will take it. That's a disrespect. Let me show you the index. I'm going to show you where that say. Let me just show you, just look on the index, Because I'm going to show you it 100%, We don't around put them, We don't around put them. This caused by the government. The uncaring government. The teacher them the other day, them going to pass something in a Enromagan house. You know, for the what? You can't teach if you have certain diploma or what have you. Them are going to lock you up and fine you $1 million. Remember, we don't have teacher already, And these are the same prime minister with the box stop a film foot. The same prime minister coming and say, no, brain drain and this. Yesterday, that say we don't have no workers and we have to train them at art. Who they art to train anybody, man? Not send too much mixed signal, man, and take people for idiot, man. Just look on the index. Not even 80. We see them not food for eat no worse than we worse than them. Every other country will beating at the complete world. All these things caused by Holness. Eh? You never have such a brain drain, because we have sent some money. You know, in a man the time, I know some people are greedy. I want hold on upon the thing, and I say, when a business people go on board to the business, Andrew, you make the people them leave. Can you say we don't have the workers, you know? You bring in a bag of people, you know, and give them job, you know, and we for stay home and keep fear. And over 10,000 people come out each time. That will show you people that they look work. Eh? Like when I take people for puppet around here. All right, look on this. We have ranking like this, but I look on things like this, global economy. So we want to look through the human flight and brain drain, countries and ranking, right? So I look on the whole index, yeah? Human flight and brain drain. So out of all of the countries in the world, right? Because it show you right as you know, right? Human flight and brain drain index. 0 low and 10 high. 2022 country ranking. The average for 2022 based on 177 countries was 5.21 index point. The highest value was in the Samoa. That at 10. Index point. You see it? Alright. And then the lowest value was in Australia. 0.4. You see that? Because see what Jamaica there, against every country you can think of, even Sri Lanka where that's bankrupt. Let me see what we did. Because you know, some country we don't identify. So somewhere they are 10. The ranking, see there? From 2007, 2022, see it? 2022, see it? 2020. Their number second. 9.1. We're very close to them. Yeah? That means the brain drain, we must say we not have no people. People have to leave to look a better life. Because if them not trying to have a thief in corrupted police, them not trying to have a criminal government. Straight up. Corrupted government, Jamaican government, and US government and UK and the one of them. No say, I'll be a corruption in the government. We never plot them out. But you know what, embarrass them, I don't know, you know. That's why I want to build the biggest FBI office, field office in Jamaica, in the Caribbean. Because we now want to do the work on them, but we don't want to embarrass them. But we don't embarrass them. We don't draw them out. Can't make people suffer so. People have to get up and you can't stay because if you chat, them kill you. When we see them turn and kill Mighty Diamonds and then come and talk them back a foolishness like people are that. People are that. Eh? How great people them are kill. So we're going to stay. I mean, yes, you know, one of them little idiot politician that talk about, like them I said, the people, them, something ended up for leave. You know, have no work, you know? Eh? You know, have no work. You see me, I say? No, but the government in the 70s, all them attack, them did a try to paint something. Remember, say badness start by Siaga. And there is no two way about it. And I remember, nobody know have to tell you, you know. Nobody know have to tell you. You have to have brain fatigue, right? Because him, when I born in Jamaica, should not be a prime minister. You're born in the US, me couldn't be, me could have gone in the house and be something else, but not a president, because me don't born in the United States. My daughter could have been a president. Yeah, because she born there. But not me. Not my manji. We not born there. You understand what I say? See? So a man who born in the US could never, because that's why them have the little story up the other day. They look a story up who have dual citizenship. If you have it for like, because you have the thing there. If you have it for like Canada, Commonwealth, that it's okay. But like for America, no, you can't be a prime minister. That's null and void. Saying? And who did one who come with the badness? That's why you say America work when man they say we not stupid we need. Take on off for the hillside and still on here. Cut it up. You go on the MC and go on the thing and stand up for poor people. I go and play some man little later too, you know. Because I mean, nothing with Andrew and them kind of little idiot run-ins. And then use him, same I use him brain. Don't use a brain run here. The worst thing you do, You hear people talk about this and about that, and then you go touch mandate. You know, see, you wake me up. You wake me up, man. You touch everybody else, and you see me just easy myself, and you go wake me up. You touch the one man who stand up for Rasta, and them rights can bust them, trim them, you know. I see some Rasta went up and down, and only for member, you know. Yeah? Member who do Carol Garden and mash up Rasta and do all kind of things. Anytime you see them get up and appear look foolish, this you know do. People come and you see that's why I work off for talking, you know. Because you have some people get catch with talking and them not have the factual thing to certain things, them going to work with talking. A man can just come get sweet talk and hold you. It will stop. You understand? We have a chat through to power and point it out, you know. Look on the index. We're there, 9.1. One place get perfect score. 1, 10. Brain drain. I remember, you know, if all of them people are the workers, them and everything leave our country, that means how it gonna work. Because them now want the people them there, you know, get good pay. The police them, even civil servant worker not get pay, skilled worker not get no money. Remember them, you try to do something, them lock you down. The man about PSOJ, the bank for drop some things, and I think the opposition go there and try to him block that. Because who are on the bank are them friend. So if you say, yo, you have to cut them fee and cut this, in block it. Eh? You can't love poor people. You think we're idiot? Now people run up and down for yo, we are Jamaica. You have to say Jamaica first. You can't say, me a GLP and me a PMP. Jamaica you put first, you're Jamaican. Remember that. See? Right, all right. You can't show a man you love a man, you make him you put him up because you love a party. Over yourself, over your own family. You know, say you're a buffoon if you do that. Me know about to people, man. I want to wake up to man. I want to make Andrew trick the whole place. And I do the whole thing like this and we not say nothing. As Jamaican. We not eat that. You understand what you come and talk up, man? This gone bad now, man. You see me I say? Look on the index. And just look for Afghanistan and them things. I'm showing you, you know. Look where them there and look where we there. Every other country at 80 stand firmer than we in a brain drain. See? People them can't take it no more and you can't talk neither them come under your bed for you. Dictatorship. Watch this. Look on that. Very close. Alright, look on Palestine now. You know what one with Israel and Palestine. But yes, still them there 8.8. Then a third. Although so much rocket and everything are going on Palestine. Eh? Yeah, man. You see? It's Somalia there. Even Somalia, because you look on some place where I go through some place. Eritrea. We not hear the name them, so we never call some place, but we have called some place like Somalia. 8.7. Yeah, with them there, number 5. And that, yeah? And what's this now? El Salvador, they're 8.4. So everywhere else be it, we have got just one place. We're up 80. 80 people. 8.2. 8.2. With them one, see there? They're number 9. With their number 2nd. See? Guyana. 8.1. Guyana, what we say? Every other country will beat out. We are look pan. See there? Syria, Afghan. We're not good right now. Look here. With them the 12. Afghanistan, you know. Look here. Chad. Because you have some country, Mali. Well, yeah. You have, look on them country here. 13 and 14. We just look on the country them. Even Sudan. So I show one of them with them there, you know. See them, just look on them ratings. What's Sudan there? 16. Cape Verde, well, we don't hear nothing too much about them place. I mean, I haven't even call out them name the place. I just look on them place where, you know. Nicaragua. Then call a place I call out. Them they're 19. So right around the world, can you tell me say you have people are running from all boat and can't deal with it, but the brain train, even Fiji and them places they are better. Look at 21 on the scale, watch it.
See there? No other country in the Caribbean. No, they over there, not even 80. Look here. Sierra Leone, you know, 25. Every country, Gambia, beat we, 27. You understand? Because them government them more, care what them are going with. Ghana, come up, Ghana, they are around 30 pound that. You see? Zimbabwe, we that's the one, they're 32. Honduras. See that?
And people watch on the scale because remember say the lower it go better, say because when you did 10, strain brain drain that's straight, drain brain that's straight, brain drain. So when we look on we done 9.1 on one country above us. One. And then the rest is 6, 7 gone down in a 3, 4. So so less people move out of them country. Because the government must have do something. Our people, them just throw away under the bus. You understand? This can't work.
What was there? 33. TT, Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. What them there? 36.
6.9. 6.9.
Jamaica and Johannes. Them thing I we can't hide. Remember, them and our friend can cover up on them thing there. We would go through the world index. Brain drain. You see me brain drain, You see it? Alright. See that? Bangladesh, we always see them got their father tree. Every other country, look here. Dominican Republic. Where them the father 5? So Leos there, 48. But let's look on Tanzania. Every country, Yemen. Yemen is the next country where around them side there. Sri Lanka. 56. It's good. It's good. You understand? And they still have nothing what about Sri Lanka. See there?
6.6.
Venezuela. See there? And though we say like one bag of people are one, but look on other thing, look on the big brain drain. You see me I say? Look there. Even Iraq. 59. See there? Rwanda. The genocide knock up 60. Uganda. See there? 61.
I see them look on the scale with them there longer at 6 point add and it go right down. Come and do the whole light, in America, every one of them depend it. So but for them thing I go lower, You understand? So for them thing, can you see how people moving on the brain drain thing? See? So Jamaica in a very bad position. That bad, that they are the top. Nearly tied with the one where you see me I say? So more I wait one him, nearly tied with that. But why we have that big brain drain? Because you have a prime minister like this come and say this. Look here. Let me see this one I show now. Look here.
Itself in quite a situation that
Prime Minister
Andrew Holness says the country has found itself in quite a situation that appears good but could quickly go bad if not swiftly remedied, a labor shortage.
As I'm breaking ground at a hotel, we're doing so at a time when we are experiencing a labor shortage.
This,
I cannot recall a period of time, certainly in my lifetime, when a prime minister could say to the country that we are experiencing a labor shortage.
You may be asking how, if there are still so many people unemployed. Prime Minister Holness explains Jamaica is not short on workers, but skilled laborers sufficiently trained to undertake certain jobs and roles, particularly in construction.
So you are so him never say. Because him not say skill, because I hear what the Prime Minister say. So these are also some report talk about him say skill labor in some construction. Every other can contribute to, every other contribute Jamaica, Because Jamaica not fair move, whatever your life get threatened by them because they know why you talk out, whether you understand? Because when you talk about the either thing, it got them import labor in our country. And then you sit down and then them send police to come shoot it down. That I get to people. Yeah. The real criminal them are them up at top. Yeah, them remember, you know, them I get paid and everything, you know. So them supposed to be honest. But no, them are rob. And them are rob big time. I know when you hear nothing about petrol jam. When you not notice. Because them love when it are 9-day wonders. No one talk about it. None. So it's sweep under carpet. We not no time for that, man. We burn them, man. All right, but hear what she say, but I can listen what the Prime Minister himself I say. Because I'm tell about from 14-year-old or 16-year-old when them should have still there at school. Yeah, and you feel look work. He must say look work. You understand? Because remember, you know, and everybody pan a site, I don't care what you do. I gotta be a skill. You have a skill now what you do because you have a man who sweep. You have a man who do this. You have a man you have janitors. You have that. You have that. So now every man have all those steel work and plumbing work and this. Then a country will run. The whole of them make up one big thing. See? We know that too. All right. Make up play this.
A growing sector.
But the problem that we have is not that we are short of people. That's not our problem. What we are short of is labor.
Labor
Now,
himself.
to be counted as part of the labor force, there are some standards that you have to meet. You have to be 16 and over, or some people say 14, I believe it's 16. And you have to be actively seeking work over a certain period of time.
That me not understand. So if you be 16, some say 14. Your Prime Minister, if you know better than that, they couldn't be 14 if they're at school. And 16 to the, you know, at school neither. See? So you know, if you say 17, 18, we do so at school or something, you say 16. We don't say 18. But you say 16 and over, and some say 14. And then you have to actually seek a job. You don't want 14-year-old to seek job, or 16-year-old to seek job, sir. Eh? In the way I said the skill part there, so. You hear this? Yeah, man. Yeah, no, man, the box stop with the Prime Minister, you know. A matter of fact, him say it. Him say you have some people want to talk, but you have a Prime Minister, you can change a lot of things. Man, they do it. Man, I play back some manly. Yeah, man.
So there are many Jamaicans who are not in the labor force,
Okay.
not seeking, no interest, but could be brought into the labor force.
Them not seeking no interest. Lie again. When you keep a fear, when you say over 10,000 people, it come on the TV. When you carry it. When you keep an next year over 10,000 again, and you keep an next year more than that again. And you say them not seeking, and them not get the opportunity. And then you are say you import more labor, although you have brain drain. If you have brain drain, that means you can't import not even one worker from overseas. You cannot. You have to say, no, you want me to put my people them first because if them not get them job here, it no me can't borrow money and then me have to get China the job. But we them same Jamaican them when they get the job, them have to pay it back too. Them have to. You go supermarket and you buy something plus tax, look on your bill. So you pay, nobody feel, no make no man tell you say, someone don't know how to pay tax. Fool, rubbish. No care what you do. You not get, even if you buy from the corner shop, you might buy a quarter bag of flour and a wholesale when pay the little money pan. But he might tax you back and sell the flour more dearer. So poor people pay more automatically. You spend more. Big man them never spend for nothing. And I joke me I make serious thing.
Holness is considering a mandatory national service for training. He's tasked HART to train and provide the requisite skilled labor over the next 2 years. Failing that, imported labor.
And so we have placed HART on alert, that is our human resource training entity, that we are going to have to go and find these people, put them in a streamlined.
He never say that. You say I'm talking about skilled labor, which is not available in Jamaica. The man never said that. Them say it. Let me just play back what him say. Listen, yes, when I tell you that's why me like that, I said me thing, JC. He never even say, skill him. Let me tell you what him just say about labor. Just listen again for yourself and don't tell me what the man I say. If me we alone say something, nobody tell nobody what me say. Just say exactly what me say. That's what me see it, you know. When me say nobody can talk for me, this is what me say. Okay? If me I repeat it, me listen good. So that's why I don't need no strategies come tell me say, okay, him say something else. Let me just play back what him say about
There are
labor.
some standards that you have to meet. You have to be 16 and over, or some people
16 and over skill labor. You have, if you are 16, what kind of skill you have for in the labor force? Even if him go say particularly down at the bottom skill labor, he muốn tell us 16 and over, and some say 14. You there at school, now what kind of skill you have? 16 and over. And then you have to continue look job to be a part of the labor force. Now that the man say. That's the bulk of thing you have to listen to. So even if you come to the bottom part and say, well, we shot at some skill labor them down there so too, you know. But you might tell you about the labor force. 16 and over, what the skill where you have. A theory, you still upon theory, then your book work. Yeah? Play him again. Listen him again. This is why no people don't understand me. That's why I don't make them things pass me, you know, because if you make it pass you, and you have some people who dictates to what they matter about. You see me I say? That just listen what I matter about. You see what I matter about, yeah?
not our problem. What we are short of is labor.
You hear what I'm saying? What we are short of is labor. So here whom call labor now, he might tell we the definition of the labor. Eh?
Now, to be counted as part of the labor force, there are some standards that you have to meet. You have
The
to
standard.
be 16 and over,
16.
or some people say 14. I believe it's 16.
I believe.
And you have to be actively seeking work over a certain period of time.
So over 16 year old are actually seeking work over a period of time when you're supposed to be in a school. You see, that's why I have to listen good. Me listen good. So some say 14. You understand what I say? So you're 16 and you seek work over. You should be in school. And the Prime Minister said this, not me. So even if him go down at the bottom and say, well, I was shot at some skill man, he might tell you, we'll make up the certain thing, we'll make the criteria, make up the labor force. This is what him say. Where you say, Kabla, long time we not see, you know. Say, this is what him say, not me, not my word. So anything where him say, I hold him by my word. But me I ask, oh, you are going to seek, you as a child a seek labor over a period of time that me you in their school. He must say some say 14. I will play it back again. Stick point. Me listen good, you know. See that?
Short of is labor.
Labor. Him never say we short of skill labor, they say, you know. What we short, not the people them. We short of labor. Okay. Repeat it again one more time, then we go through.
Short of people. That's not our problem. What we are short of is labor.
Okay.
Now, to be counted as part of the labor force, there are some standards that you have to meet. You have to be 16 and over, or some people say 14. I believe it's 16.
Okay.
And you have to be actively seeking work over a certain period of time.
So if him say that to me, when me gonna say, oh, but him attack skill labor, 16-year-old. Some say 14, but him say 16. And you have to seek work over a period of time. That means you not go to school then. Because you know at school at 16, you know. And you have to seek it over time. So you have time for in your class, but you're out there, seek the work for counted as part of the labor force. That's how to feel mouth. You know? Them can interpret it no different. But me I say when does it wrong? You should have done school. Eh? Alright. You hear the age and everything. Never sure the age, 14 or 16. But 14 or 16, both of them that make it wrong same way. As a prime minister, you shouldn't even use them. You shouldn't even use those number 14 or 16. Those are kid. Those are child labor that. A child labor. Eh? You don't want to say that. And you have to seek work over a period of time. So you don't have the time for school. Eh? Them can't thank you, sir. So but it come out of him mouth, it can't be. But the member not be say to him. So even if him go down and say, well, and go on them learn up some skill and we're gonna train them. 16 you can't put them on 14, can't go in on a labor. That's a big child labor. That's because international, hey, some man are going up a year, yeah?
So there are many Jamaicans who are not in the labor force.
So all 16-year-old for going in the labor force, sir. Where they make a speech like that? You never see the speech. Where your speech writer? Google have no style to you, because we can't style them, you know. And this is why I dissect these things, because it don't pass me. That child labor them there. 16 and 14. Child labor. Because you're supposed to be in a school and you're supposed to be 16 and 14 and not seek. A seek job for count as part of the labor force. Then they might come and tell you, say, skill after. You can't which skill you have for your seek. That mean you know they are school. It's a prime minister said this. And the prime minister, they can't move. Can't come off.
Not seeking, no interest, but could be brought into the labor force.
Holness is considering a mandatory national service for training. He's tasked hard to train and provide the requisite skilled labor over the next 2 years. Failing that, imported labor.
And so we have placed.
So with that, you know, get it, you might import labor. Although you have a brain drain, you still are threatening people with import labor because them will build the place as carrying my people them. But what I'm know is the next photo up again, where he must say, he make me go make this speech and tell the people them, say we don't have nobody for work. So, you know what we're do? We're import on the people, but we're for one them. So them can't rush me when we import people. The Chinese alone over 200,000. The last interview, they make 100, when them say 70, them say no more than that, 100 there. Yeah? You see me I say? They can't go at 16 and 14, brother. Him shouldn't even use those numbers, those age bracket for tell me nothing at all and continue for seek job. For count it as part of the labor force. You tell the little youth them to go work, leave school and go work this. So this a joke. This a joke. Yeah.
Part on alert, that is our human resource training entity, that we are going to have to go and find these people, put them in a streamlined mechanism to get them trained and provide them very quickly. If we don't do that, then there can be no complaints if we have to import labor into the country.
No, it's a brain drain country, you know. I hear the man say, if we don't do it, we can't complain. Same import labor in the country. Him want import more labor for them, so him just come up with this photo up again. Fair chat for them. Them a build them hotel where you do your so. You don't need the prime minister do work because this a private hotel where you do this so. Me never rather say get to a walk through and make a set up and do what you do more than you the right so. I chat for them. Because you want to bring in them people, so you come now and I chat for them and I chat foolishness too. All rubbish. When you pick it apart all rubbish. And I remember, you know, I know where the person will report I say. Because the person add on. But when me hear what the Prime Minister said something totally different. So me now follow with them I say as reporter. Them not do the journalism neither. Them make the man them go on and steal them stay. Them want to import people. Listen what I'm saying.
That we are going to have to go and find these people, put them in a streamlined mechanism to get them trained and provide them very quickly. If we don't do that, then there can be no complaints if we have to import labor into the country. And we are seeing an increase in requests for labor, particularly skilled labor.
Some say labor, in them have a request for labor, particularly skilled labor. So him want carrying for them worker for build them place, not Jamaican labor. Them don't want Jamaican skilled worker either. So the people them have to take up and move. You still have a politician who me just hear about me tell them send it to me because I don't want to talk about me like same thing. Where I talk say like the people them not ungrateful or something or more want to see this. So you want carrying skilled labor. And you want to carry in labor. It's a labor overall, particularly skilled laborers. So you want to carry in labor in your country where have a brain drain already. You da ban all these things. China, wanna go back to China. We want to keep up people. So you have to sit down and now move and now work. It makes sense? No. Yeah.
To the country.
Holness says the country is rapidly experiencing investment in other areas aside from tourism, such as real estate, business process outsourcing, and construction.
Business process outsourcing. And rapid see, then you must have construction everywhere. Every road have repair and all kind of thing, people can build them house. And you talk about rapid and tourism. Tourism is something, yo, who wants the factories? Who wants the manufacturing things? Tourists, when you build, when you sell the land to them company the overseas, we have them hotel will make a branch in Jamaica. It not do nothing really for us. Because they might come with them own workers. They might employ just few Jamaican, yeah, yard boys, and you can't chat to them guests. You come in like oh no see for yourself. Yeah. The money when you book, it's tier at them country. On go think the government get a little taxes a year time from them. And get for them, and then you have them one little pocket money. So now sell out the place I turn it in a concrete jungle. Foreigner own it, and now we own it again. And not even people them that diaspora when I eat that. Me not in this with them. You see me I say? Jamaica contractors, nothing. Yeah. Yeah, Paul Bailey. Yeah, man. Nothing for them. You understand? The man them a drink a bill, dry riverbed, and I do all kind of things and nobody not see it. And then the man come now and talk foolishness here so. And then the reporter turn around like I said the Prime Minister said this. The Prime Minister never said that. The Prime Minister talk about the youth then. But we're still there in a school. And then for always I see job for count as part of the labor force. Even never 16, but 14, but 16 and over, you have to constantly look job. And then you do again now. You remember, are the same Prime Minister this, This are the same Prime Minister, yes, I thought this. Look here.
Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
So, you see, when Andrew tell me these things, it's like a gift because anything when him say me use it, it can't go one way. Any government. But that come from the ass's mouth. It might come from female mouth. So I play them back. Me sure no. So Andrew know him was the best opposition leader Jamaica ever see because him come and talk the right things. They might catch enough for one still. You understand? Yeah, it catch enough for one because him come and talk some things, but talking, talking cheap, brother. A man can talk when he want to talk. We learned that from a long time. You understand? But me like say action figure. When me can just sit back and me say, oh, he's a man with just get up and just go do something and build it out and nothing. You know, I'm just saying ability. Me support you 100%. Can me see what you do? But me say a man just a talk, but him just can't go support. Then him talk again and support. Nothing not start. Nah, do nothing at all. Oh, me just support you. And me say I just support and you just want to go support and them thing. They be not stupid. Are you put in someone where you look at be a rob. Every ministry, I lose things. I want to still call them honorable. I want to call them honorable. Dishonorable. Yeah, man, dishonest, dishonorable. You can't call them honorable. This are honest, say this. So we are holding to account. I remember next one where he might tell us, say, we don't want to find fault for government and them failure. But he might tell us a perfect government failure. Actually certified because they learn their craft from the elder passing down. So, but hear this now. You see who certify your pal? Remember, for over the years, how much of a house crumble? The one of them house they build on the hill. If at some place them don't lick them down already, Jamaican build them. All over the place, right? The one them where you see stand up now and them stand up. Them stand up like anything like Empire State Building, same way, don't. So we never come in with a talk about certified because you have enough people are working at foreign, them are to certify, them are bad one company draw you up and set you up and all kind of things. Who are certified you can do your work, Them just give you a piece of paper and say certify. Them, most of the teacher them don't know the work. In a theory, because I'm a teacher, so they may teach you something, but it take you long for work. So if you come back with apprenticeship, you're better off. You understand? You better off if you come up with apprenticeship. So first time that we do, all right. Back in the days, now I teach you so. My old man never teach you trade. So we have the trade straight up. You understand? So you go to school there, so you still a learn trade. You leave from there, so you go do your thing. And then in a space of no time you work. Then me teach a lot of you trade. But better than enough for the people, them when me say about them a trade man. Can we do everything in the work? Everything. Trade can't leave you. When you have that in a leave you, man. Stay with your man. I know what my brother, same thing them do. Same thing. See? But see, now when them a teach, and I say who come and better than them, but when you do know, them a teach tailoring. And when the man them go around them, like Wingy and the next shoot there, him that couple you throw him. And the one of them will go around him, them get all better than him. In a space of no time, them can't sew. In a space of no time. The tourists are just sell out what play. Number one, in a Jamaica, can't go up on your beaches, them again. Man, I take you off. You are work and you cannot talk. You can't look, turn around and talk to a guest. Which part? Listen. If me going to any place, me keep me shows them and thing. And me going to any place and the people them know me. I mean, I have to go around there and write up and think. So that and that. And I say me have some guests. Them have my details. Them have my credit card thing already. And me gone and me just see them just bill me and me good. Them have it one time, then me just leave it one time. Me just say boom, bam, bam, bam. Then, okay, boom, not talking, boom, boom. Oh, two, them prepare the room, them. That me come and them nice and we have a chat. If me no want to move, I want to chat half an hour and people, them have a chat to me. See? In a Jamaica, you can't even say hello to your guests. You get kicked off like the youth. Come out of my place. You know, say, a slave you go on. Eh? A slave you go on. And the man, them what them call investment, and investment for we as Jamaican. You get a foreigner, sell him a piece of place we're supposed to buy right. You know, government property, and you sell it for 20 million, you give him for 10. Pan the book and tell him, say, yo, give me 8, because 8 million, you bank it over so. That I spit up, me still a savior too. Remember me in the seat, you know. Remember if me lose this, you owe me, yes, sir. And them so every man a line up themselves. If them not in the thing again, when you look them rich. By the way, you for them money, or them a live now, for the little short time, and them pay, you add up them pay, it can't give them the house for them own and them thing there. From Prime Minister go right back. No way. No way. So in front of your eye, them a do some things where it's unbelievable. And you can't say, I'm in a Prime Minister seat, I'm in a government seat, I run this a business and that the business. When you're in there, when you look the amount of business you run. That's why you have some third world country run down. And I like it if you have the business them before. It's a different thing. I come in a politics now. You never work a day in your fire barn yet. You don't go just come and just mouth and can people and tell lie. And reach up and tap this up because some people who have voted can go in at them head. You have people can just come and just tell some lie and run with it, you know. So them man they not work. Them just give some talking and look serious and I tell lie and you know every same them and I lie to him teeth to backside. You understand? Yeah man done. Bless up yourself, man. Up. You see? Yeah man. No man, I'm in a business with them. Hey brother, remember something I beg no friend from them. Remember, you know, if it was a money thing, remember, you know, we talk to people. And they have a prime minister. In that God, we loan some that depend on all them side and about for them now. Them that just draw me in upon them payroll. And then me that there and about and all when the people them must suffer me about for them. We alone someone never do that, me not sell out. You can't buy me out with money and them thing, they are idiot. You know some flex. By the way, people know say loan some is a face the man too, so they know say they know say me never have away there. But enough people, enough media houses them that sell out long time. Them wanna do what me I do. So when me who them call the powerful and me bore all in them thing and I show say them not really so powerful, you know. I'll be a criminality I go on in a Jamaican government. Yeah, I'll be a criminality politician I go with. The commissioner is not a commissioner. Him not good. Him feel leave. See the people them reject him and him still not leave. I mean, I'm show you the people. I'm show you the politician. Oh, only deceiving now. What the commissioner get no pay for the people them did leave. Eh? Look what him do. Him want to make a speech, but look what make the speech now. Want turn it him feel say the people them are turn against the water commission people them, cause them are making us suffer now of the water. Which are him not pay the people them. Because water entity stand up on its own. It make the money, why not paying them? It not come out of the government purse. It have the money just like the National Housing Trust have its own money. But them are rape the ban. Look here. This is general shipping now. Look here. Let's listen here.
To the workers and leadership of the NWC to return to work and to get back to manning our water stations and returning water, this essential commodity, to our citizens, to our businesses, to our schools, hospitals.
That is a card. Is a trick. Just listen now. Remember me talk to the waterman them, you know. So when you do that, him say, him learn human psychology, him say my use. But for him one, it's soft. So when you go say, return water to our student, with citizen, with school, with hospital, now people them are gonna start cost the water people, them and say, yes, good speech. You fail. Pay the people them their money. You understand what I say? So you notice, you know, go back to work, you know. Him use certain things and put certain things in it. That mean it will touch you. If you're a man when you think out of the box, think to yourself, think say, okay, but my father a waterman I will care even buy food. Them man are living at some house where them pay can't give them. See? And then people are drive some range where taxpayers money go buy where it's unbelievable. Two of them, I wanna and how much in the fleet and all kind of things. Now third world country. Third world country. See? So if you use it and talk about the school and the hospital and them things, that it'll touch you. And you'll rush the waterman them. That's why I say you have to smart. You have to listen carefully and smart. Listen, just listen how I'm putting word them together. Hey, what's up? Hey, them, you know, so them sit there and the one who wants some that easy and I don't know. Him call record them. You can't trick the people them run as long as doing some sit down here. So yeah, idiot. Just listen his speech again. See, these are what people are listening, you know. Just listen speech. So when I say return the water to our citizen, that we are turning the citizen them now against them. To our hospital, them I said, you know, wickedness because me have somebody at hospital, all them water boy there, them for those school. Instead of you pay them and them simply, you know. Because them work the money and the money they there, you know. Who them put in for boss are them friend too, you know. I run it, you know. Chairman of Water Commission and go look on it. See? Listen it again. So him just say, Water Commission we are pay, we make us settle. I'm matter of fact call him and settle and then come make the speech. Well, we're sorry about that to the citizen of Jamaica, you know, the interruption. But you know, it's just a little itching and you know, misunderstanding. So we're going to get back to business. So, but when we want to do is turn the citizen against the Water Commission them, the workers. You see me I say? You want to turn them against the workers, so you make the speech. We will turn them, but we're not going to allow it. We hear the speech. Listen it again. So when talk about the hotel and the citizens, because water, you know, commodity, and the word them when use, in place them, because of that time they never do a job like come and get up and build me thing in no time and set it up like this. He not do that. He just start to feel more and say human psychology, we go use this pan them. Yeah, and the waterman them, we go chat to the nation, them have to go turn on because the people them are turn against them. That him do. But him fail. Listen it again.
Workers and leadership of the NWC to return to work and to get back to manning our water stations and returning water, this essential commodity, to our citizens.
Yeah, over. You hear the word over. Just watch it. Eh? No, we said for me, Jamaica failed state, man. Over. So many never know so our water station now. Because we have to pay water bill, you know. And them and go people like, you know, all when the pipe dry, them say they are bill for much 100,000, much people may complain. So you want the same citizen to get up now turn against the water people them. Me sorry say the poor people them never get the water and then the rich one need to come down and carry a bucket for them head, never carry it. Him never put a bucket in my head meal yet. Him for go feel it. Yeah, man. You hear? Our water supply and our this. Human psychology. We have to listen them thing they good. Yeah, man.
get back to manning our water stations
Our
and returning water, this essential commodity,
essential
to our
commodity.
citizens,
Our
to
citizen.
our businesses, to our schools, hospitals, and all our endeavors in making Jamaica a place that is growing, that is prosperous. We do
Prosperous.
understand and believe that there are valid concerns by
Yeah, when music concern, we understand and believe that they are valid, concern. I don't need to pay the people them. So you see him do politicking again and play with him head and feet so he can't trick anybody. He can't trick no more people again. It's not gonna work.
the workers and staff of the NWC. We do understand that there may be issues of trust and
There may be. So we do understand that there is issues of trust. There may be. That means it may be or maybe not. You hear the words we use? Just listen to a politician talk. I tell you, so they can't trick me. There may be. Can I say there is issues of trust? There may be. Say maybe not. Say use the thing for us. And then you hear that and say, but the Prime Minister make a good speech. You might make speech again to the same way. Now if you listen him good. You see it?
confidence involved in the relationship between the workers and the government. We acknowledge that at some point the workers would have to get the attention of the government.
So why you have to wait when them lock it off? You see them not good. You must say good economic and move and all and growing. Foolishness again them attack. Can I play something when him say growing, you know? On the economic growing, him does say grow. Good silver cat here listen now. As some more people them dissect me thing there. So you have to dissect it and listen word by word. Can't trick we. That's why we stop it and we're making listen himself. Be a foolishness him attack as a too. Listen again.
And I believe that the attention has been gotten.
I believe. So if them never lock off the pipe, you want to give them attention. And I talk about trust and government and everything. The people them forget them pay. Okay, all right.
We are in negotiations. We have been in negotiations since yesterday. Having that now being established, that we are negotiating, we are.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have good negotiate. I think you say you're for the poor, brother. The people them are wait for years. Years. I will start to negotiate yesterday when them take action. If you don't take action, you don't get nothing done. And then them use a card about for our school and hospital and businesses and do what. That for sure is when I feel the people them they're important. They are very important. Water and food and stuff like the same farmer them want to cut iron and fix the road that we can get out the farm produce because we want to import things and we mash up the country. Even the farmer them want to push out a job. We're evil. I want to have the brain drain going on. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And this is a bigger brain drain than anything else. If you have over 400, they might have about 400 a teacher leave. Somebody tell me it's a long time. I'm more like 1,000 not. That's in a call that brain drain. Teacher. We don't want to lock up some teacher now if them not have this and that can cause them $1 million.
Are discussing and coming to conclusion and hopefully solutions.
Hopefully. You hear me? We'll come to conclusion and hopefully solution. Just pay the man them the right thing, your whole straight. So you have good man who work there 20, 30 years and say, all right, we can go pick up something. Me have to leave. He might go leave out of Babylon. Jamaica mash up. This is how the man go people. It's wrong. You see me I say? Yeah.
It would be in the interest of all that the water supply is returned.
So you hear? So him use that I emphasize on it. It would be in the interest of all that the water supply when they shouldn't even turn it on back. Yeah.
In other words, now that we are at the table, we are discussing, there is no need for the public to continue to suffer.
That mean, you see what him do? So him come make a speech But him a turn the public against the water people. Him will put the buck stop at him. Because the first thing he come in and say, make them waterman, them a work and them a keep up the thing that the site them a run that we a survive. So make sure them get them pay right away. You, waterman, them minister, make sure them money right. As you come in, not 6 years. Not 6 years. Because them wait for them money longer than that. So the first thing you say, make sure them all right. And you go on the side, say, make sure the money all right. Make sure the education ministry all right. Make sure them people are stopped by book. Don't have the bookstore and thing. Every time school are walking back, the people them don't have the money. Right now, the amount of book list. That's why you see me if you have my farm, my thing them, my foundation, my charity. With me and my man, the amount of request me, I get me alone can manage that. And me are the government. And them are wrap up the money, you know. And them have the money, and them are sell out the land and do everything now, and everything a burden a drop on me. You see it? You understand? So we fair work with the people them, because we want to open the people them mind. So right away I turn, want to turn the citizen against the water commission people them. Does him speech alone, you have to listen, you have to dissect them. You hear? You can't make the people them suffer. The country suffer. So when you turn on about the water because we are negotiate now. Number one, it take too long. You should have make sure the people them okay. Them people that run the country, you have to make sure them all right. See somebody said, see there, 240,000 cars apps to back to school. When you think a little bit of thing, true, because when you have 2 and 3 youth for go buy back them thing and when you check it up, each of them have cars over 70 or 80 grand. When them go high school. All that work. And then for pay the fee, because you have a fee alone, them say free this and that, not free. The man said, see that $200,000 for fee back to school. You much people have much youth now, all them are doing back to school. We are getting all of them things that are not right now. Yeah.
Right now as we speak, I'm getting several calls from businesses, from schools, from hospitals, that they are at serious risk.
So, you don't get no call at all from no poor people in no ghetto. But you get call from school, from businesses first. Because the business people, them PSOJ business, and then the school and hospital. And say them not serious, what. But you still, it's simple for you just go and pay them. And say, yo, when you struck them, yo, deal, make them get them first part of the money that make them deal. Simple. But you right away, you put that and put the people them in a little thing because you feel say you're smart. You're not smart. You human psychology where you say you use a baby thing. Big up yourself, Carlos. See? Foolishness. What for one on the 2 account? So you see what them do? Even the water people, them a try to turn the public them head for all the water people them, you know, by them short. And do a yes or no do them wrong. We no must have brain drain. We must have brain. Can you imagine all of them do some boom and them have all a visa and say all of them say we now go back to work, you know. Much 100 away. We just get a little thing and fly out and some people want them and the all of them fly out. Who you can train up now for put phone it? Because when I say soldier, you know the waterman them tell me say, man we did like 20 odd years. I said listen, if the soldier them just go turn on the pipes and like that, it have a bust them up, a big pipe have a bust up. Because you can't just turn them on and say, you know, it have a way out to do this. So them even if them crowd soldier and them just run go just turn on something, bloom, 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 I'll be a trouble. Because them not do that. And I like them a man this is our, you know, expertise. So, you know, them don't know about this. So you can just go turn on a lock off. See the lock off and turn it on. So do the whole of that be a boss in an arc and I think the force said can't run the way there. You see me I say? Yeah. You see? So them tell me personally. My virgin in the water business, you know, my virgin just leave. And him just leave now. Just the other day. See, but me have other virgin in there but talk to me. That's how I could tell you now what I want. Come here, step on the ground. You understand? Civil servant worker, them and go them like dogs. And a joke me I make. You see me I say? And a joke me I make it terrible. But see what him do? He make the speech for turn against the water people them. It never work. But me just dissect the speech and I show you him stay. Instead of you just pay the man them. You say, oh, we negotiate and this and that and then attack who and water and who you say businesses and who and this and that. The man them should have keep it off look more. I couldn't know how important they are.
Hotels have been saying that
Hotel.
they're trying to relocate guests into other.
We no business about the hotel. Them want to relocate them, put them back on a plane and send them home. We no business. You understand? Even if the diaspora, the Jamaican people, them want to survive. So you all you do is you come tell people about hotel. And then you have some people, you want the hotel do what? You get the little tax of 2.8 billion. Diaspora send over 3 billion through the union. 3! Plus the barrel them again and the things them with them ship down the next 3 or 4 billion. Over 7 billion. If we don't diaspora Jamaica sink. Completely right path. Don't tell them can't save Jamaica. Me not even ask, without a doubt. Who want to send back them youth to school? Or them have some surgery for go do. Or them have some things to go buy and thing and can go to a hotel boss and say, hotel, when them not sponsor the people them much to backside. Without the diaspora Jamaica done, well, we not gonna prison yet, sir. Them never not try film case. That bag of people come and them tell like enough people. All this is gonna prison to backside. We not gonna wait. In them all them case cruel. All them case to try yet. Jamaica government. What for hold them accountable? Yeah. And me don't tell them already, no care. Remember, if you put your hand in the cookie jar, remember, you can't come and offer me nothing at all, not even my charity. No, you can't. Do you understand? We don't need that. No start. See? We are born them. You know, we have to defend the cookie jar of Jamaica. Yeah, man. We have to. Yeah.
Areas where water supply is available. Many of them, their backup supplies are running low. So I start at this point in making an appeal to their workers. Jamaica is one boat. And if there is a hole in the boat, we are all at risk of sinking.
So, look, I know one another boat. One bag of another boat in sink we. So you say no Jamaica one boat. I start to them. Yo people, when if it start take more action like this. More action like this. The man sink the whole thing and not a boat is a one boat, so we all at risk. But people are dead for hunger now, kind of little thing. I know we have a good ambulance. We don't have nothing. Just look on the one with them carry, and we just show an ambulance yesterday. Just look on the two of them, look on the difference. Look what the difference is. Look here.
I think that has to be the consideration for every Jamaican. Yes, your particular situation might be different, probably worse than others.
Probably be worse than others. Probably. You know, say your particular situation, him say it might be. Yeah? I probably be worse than others. And no, say you have people worse in a worse some situation. It's unbelievable. You notice when I use certain word, you notice when I use them? All right.
But it makes no sense to jeopardize everything else. We are right at the cusp of taking off as a country.
And a lie I'm telling you. Remember this just happened, don't it? I'm going to play next video. We're right at the cover of taking off. So I'm going to tell you everything good. But you're still up on the drain blade. Remember I just the other day this happening, And I'm going to tell you everything. And we just have the cost of taking off. The people like have the water, we have the cost. But you not feel that. That now we cashiate upon you. You not feel nothing at all. And I like them to do something and to bounce back upon you. Like a man fire a gun and ricochet and knock a next man over there. So nothing now bounce off upon you. Not even that. Nothing. And then say Jamaica take off. Take off for who? I'm going to show you something else where I'm saying. That's what I'm
coming out of a crisis.
We're coming out.
Being the pandemic, then being hit by another one of which we had nothing to do with. A geopolitical issue, which has created even further dislocation in commodity markets, in particular energy, having to be dealing with inflation. But yet, the country is reporting increased employment, even more than before the pandemic. We are seeing.
So we have increased employment, but we have a brain drain. And nobody now get no work. This is how foolish system attack. Eh? Eh? And ambulances, man. Make sure them real ambulance, man. This is a foolish system attack. Eh? Out of this and a talk about where them no control. Look here. Look here again now. Let me just finish with him, yes, and draw one more thing for him. Watch out.
The tourist arrivals increasing almost back to pre-pandemic levels. We're seeing.
So, him a push it said tourist arrival good for you. It benefits you. No make nobody tell you nothing at all. At the money where you get from your family overseas and them thing that benefit you. You ever get $1 where I spend on tourists? They might say, no, but we use a tourist dollar. No. Grace Kennedy and all of them take your family money with them send. The 3 billion and them keep. We don't have 3.8 billion in a reserve. That means the 3 billion could have do. You understand? So no make them tell about no tourist dollar, this and that and foolishness. Foolishness. And them I get it. Them I get the money when it come down them gain in Jamaican, yeah? You understand? They hold it. We instead of them give in a US and them give in a Jamaica. You understand? Them hold the US. See? Tourists now benefit for me and you, man. Tourists benefit them and for them private company. So you have a look at corner shop, it benefit them, the man them on tourism. Now them that tell you, oh, your thing will benefit me. For them thing will benefit you neither. Them for go with that. See? And I like the government to work to clean up the rubbish and then you have school run properly and then you have proper health system run and them thing there, you know. And I'm sure we say must spend the money in there, it don't benefit you. Them a borrow money for fund the budget same way and a tax you, a fund budget same way. So the tourism benefit you. And look how much money are coming through the diaspora. Them can't tell me that. Them take off idiot. So him does attack them thing and say Jamaica take off. But look at them. Look here.
Pay my piece to Jamaican to be a pain for external shock. Meanwhile, them a fat cat, I get big salary and everything and still I spend money and do all kind of little things. Yeah? Savlama Westmoreland, Prime Minister and Holness on Friday appealed to Jamaican people to bear the pain of external shock, no battering the economy, even as his administration does it best to keep it afloat. Keep the country afloat.
Yeah. So, that's so. Me can play. You see, you take up everything and play with him. The man talk one thing, yeah, so. And say we just take off and the external shock. And me just make one hear. And me I play this. This just come out the other day again. When he must have said the external and battered and thing. When I say I no fault of them. Him are the government, you know. That's why we have thing and we cushion thing and we do things, see, and we cut this and we do this and, you know, push people for work and all kind of things. But hear him.
Let's just write out this period of exogenous shock to the economy. External shock. Not shocks created by the government. A joke you make. What you mean by not created by the government?
That yeah. And we government not created and them now have no responsibility. Hear this.
How you tell that? When you go out in the market and you hear people say, nothing nah go on, government nah pay, mean run them with that argument. Government nah pay me. Run them with that argument, only encourage. So it's a government.
So he say when you hear them say, nothing nah go on, and government nah pay me, if you run them with the argument. If you run them. But there's water commission lock off. The man them have to lock it off because them not get no pay. The man him saying that the government not take responsibility for what one, but if you just hold off because the country this and that and all kind of foolishness. Me can't be. So him say one thing they so, answer next thing they say want import more people. Then him talk about the brain drain. You must have a brain drain. Because if you have work the people them and them not get paid, them for still not work. And then you negotiate. The other day you give police 4%. And I war them a fair war and I demonstrate and you all out so. But you still billions of dollars thief up. And you have police still play politics. Yeah. Still up. And the man say no, him not take, remember the box stop with you, know. When you run an economy, right? And when it good, you take all the blame. And when it bad, you take it same way. I'm in a business. Same like the president or whatever, you know, keep what happen. It under your watch. It depends on your watch. You understand? You have to have a backup plan. Light gone by feather generator, but something have to move. So you can't say, hey, me not take no blame because the government not take blame. External this. Don't bring that to me. Stop your foolishness. We are only accountable. You yourself hold him accountable. You see me I say? Where it says China smell victory. China smell victory. Eh? No, but hear this now. We are gonna stop that thing then because we're not gonna make them spread out in our country that if something not go on and we get something fling pan we from way out of yonder. That can't work neither, you know. You understand? It not the integrity for you daily. None. You see me I say? The people them have over let me tell you this. Over 2 million people now have nothing. You see me I said? Yeah, man. Petrol Jam alone have 5.8 billion. Yeah? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Leave, and a teacher alone, nurse and everybody. Enough more people leave. So me want to talk to one of my police brethren. Alright. So me know how the thing mash up. And when them did say, I gotta talk to one of my police brethren, you know, I need to talk to him. And then I see some little people, I gotta do something for Blakey, you do a little thing and me not answer, me care about my program, but let me tell them something, because some of them, you know, when you see a police come and say, remember me tell us I'm be a corrupt, you know, the defense of the police. I remember me have enough brethren from Mobile, police, and remember me talk to good cop of Mobile, but enough of them down there are some old criminal. So we now say mobile cop. It's a different kind of policing. One of mobile. So we know. You understand? And they alone, Chilan and all over the place. But me I come go to some little thing, but you know, Blake make a speech, I have someone and two little people. That but them one machine that them I say, but Mr. Lawrence, man, the man, you know, it biasing because the man said this. Let me tell you something, Blakey. I'm here to talk to you. Listen me now. You know, I come from East Kingston. When me there Portmore back in the days, you out of Huntsville. Me the right side a good in this. Even when cowboy them, you know, come and a tear gas and a rubbish head and a Phyllis cellar for the twin them, right at Crescent Road corner there so. Me out the tear gas but me eye. That I stand never them. And the youth them, me know them before them even found Rat Back Gang. Me know them. So the youth them when me out there, so we have dynamics down the road. Palwanda live out there. So when they do that Portmore, me there true, me used to there 2 miles, so much that. Let me tell you this. When them know me over there, them I say, DJ, and we go over there, give them my money, them go buy food, them go up Crescent Road, them go up, anyone on the road, them we see them turn up, who live at Crescent Road, they say, me can't call them by name too. See? Them nobody go up on a bus, go up the chain and them thing, them not add on things. Me know when cowboy are doing foolishness, me know, and I like me know, man. Me know no man, me know ox them to, me know the whole of no man. See? When them kill Spot, when Spot out them, me know, listen, a long time I out them place, you know, long time. Me know the man them by name. See? So when me hear some foolish thing talk, and I like me not know them. Cause one that live out there, so we go out there, dynamics, we press up some record, up a wonder yard, we cook up there. Sometimes spend a day and think gone back a Portmore, cause out of East, me at there and think, a Portmore my place too, you know. Me not tell you no man. Remember me not add nothing, you know. Remember me there everywhere, you know. See? Yeah man, we go play with little Lou there and feel nice and drop 2 dirty shot and yeah man, and then we press up my record them and pick them up and for wait, we just wait and them think they youth them come check we give them a food. Then go cook some food. And it saves some people because them not bother up no place. And we can call up the whole of the youth, them what they off and I like me not know them. See? From Rambo Mike go right back Danny Coley, the whole of me know them. Both of the whole of them, me know them. And I'd like somebody to tell me about them. Me know them. See? Tyrone them, dope with them, the whole, me know the whole of them. Aston them, me know the whole of them good. Tony, the whole, me know them. No, they with them na back the lane, me know they with them na cold lane. There's a better than having you go right back. No, me know so much of the with them, it's unbelievable. You can't stay there. See? So we know that. But no for your brethren them, no for your brethren them. Talk to me good too, you know. And first of all, then that tell us alone some you know some in a angel. I remember some ears there in a Huntsville too. And my ears there in a mobile. So the whole saga, me just want, Blake, and I like me a fling under the bus. But when you come and say boom, bam, bam, you have even some of your friend them and squad and someone will work with you and say, no man, he should have said that because there's a Lou, He shouldn't even bother bring up this and say boom, bam, bam. Same? So say me not go run the thing. Cause me could have just come and give you the thing straight, Me not do that. See? Can't I just have me there, you come talk and think Blakey, man. You're good, man. See? But the man, let me tell you this, you have enough of the man them where you work with. We work with you. Even man where you ever talk with, you and him work together, And some other little man may play, you and him work together, man. A man may talk to you too. Good to you. Okay. See? So, them begs because you and them make step and thing. And you have people where you and them work on speed. I remember I know the police are good for on speed. But I go with the EMOS and the world. I know them, man. So, and I like me add on something. And I like me to know the movements and things. And then me know the youth them on the ground too. Yeah. From Cockburn, Pin go right back, and me know them. But at the day, me know the dental screech right out of Cockburn, Pin, we have Super Can or DJ with Super Cat. When me and the youth, the clash and thing, and then make the thing, me and they'll ride. Listen, me they all over the place. Me not even have to explain to you, But me I tell you, say me there over the place. So I like, I done something. Me know, when me say me know people, man. I'm a good man. Alone some this, I'm a good man. See? Me know the ghetto youth them, man. You see me talk for ghetto youth all the time, man. That's why I can't tell you, say, you say the youth them have some food and have some work and them thing, you don't get them. You can change a lot of them with ease. Simple. You understand? You can't go into some history now, blow on away. When I talk about, man, you know them, man. Good, man. See, as a Blakey. So when me talk, I'm enough of your colleagues talk to me too. And then enough of the youth them and enough youth want to draft and them thing. Remember, I know them, So remember, and I guess, People are privy. Yeah, police have said, Blakey, you should have still there jail right now. The police, tell you. You understand? But so, lonesome now, me not come and had that. No. I mean, just not pressure some things, You have other police getting some little things, and me not pressure enough, me just stay, and me not pressure it, like boom, bam, bam. Me know what them doing, I mean, know other things with them do, but them don't know me know. Because who them think me don't know, me know good. You see me, I say, I mean, me just the pressure, me just give them some warning and say, like, listen, that and that. Remember going to some things, they say, drop down and roll. Tell me, I tell you. You see? And yeah, some little people now. That's why, and every man, they have some man that just come and them do make a little talk. Bloop, 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 and then make a talk, and man just believe in when hear and anything. I say, pivot to my information, man. No people where you squad them, people where you work with you. Want to be in a mobile set speed. I mean, I talk 2 or 5. And every man they're separated. People still with their yard and people overseas. So, you understand? I mean, know the youth them. When you start up, me know them personally. I know them dead out. Most of them dead out, and them things. Me know them, man. Same? Yeah, man. Me going to some things that unbelievable, man. You know them, man. You know people and 2 men and them things. I know them, man. And I not add on things like some people. I not coming like Jamaican Prime Minister, man. Why am I do that? We come from real ghetto, so I talk about ghetto. You understand? I talk about ghetto. I tell you already, say me, they have a youth to get deep. And this is in the 90s. And then I do a video where I do the video film. Can I remember we do everything, We do video film and in the right, at the open and right at where Zeke's them there. First time I talk to Zeke. I remember this, Zeke, me know Mr. Phipps. Me know him bigger better. Me know him never them and everything were Portmore. Them did live side of me. I like some family friend. And I like me know them. Saying, him brother, wife, good. I'm my mother and them friend. But him, never talk to him yet. First time I talk to him, show me the local school where them have the police barrier and them show me the local school on the right hand side. It's a basic school, but like a nice prep school. I'm set it up. I'm sitting down and talk to him. Boom. Remember, me know him brother good where we and him talk, boom, but me never talk to him before. And when we do the video, stop, shoot, and just rest off, and the youth, I say, well, the big man, boom, and we attack, and they say, 2 youth pass. Not like 14 or like 15, them age there. And the youth, them were man, the police,
But them call the barrier them. Them have barrier here, so I mean look up to the hospital up on the road there, so them have barrier there, so black there, so too. See? On the left hand side, them have some seat where them sit down. The pass start go up in a yard and go down. See? The youth, them call them two youth there. And Zeke never stop them. Yeah, what? But that's what I'm if I'm kind of that can't work. And when you look the youth like them youth, I say, you don't know my family, they boom like me say pick then and call up a lane and name and youth I say, wanna come from blah, blah, blah. And I told the youth. And what them do? Then go into the yard, go in, go down to the yard. Half an hour, them not come out. Him go say, excuse me. Because him did walk with me and show me in school and things. He himself. Yeah. Mm? And in come back, but my vex in myself. Kept the time I help me kick up, you know. But my children in my corner. So, you know, when them go in the yard, and them come out back with the people, them pick me. My vex. I'm going to tell my camera crew, you know, because I leave. You know, same say, yeah, man, leave back up and thing, I'm going to leave. I watch something, but me take note. Yeah? Because them thing they must go on in Jamaica, that are foolishness. You understand? Yeah, man. Me leave. You see me I say? Because when I do a couple more shots, I think. But me leave, man. Me pack up and leave, man. See? Yeah, man. Because that hurt, that what you talk about, man, you cut my mother. Should I rock for that? Nobody not do that, Fantania. Yeah, man. You can't do that. But you are not my place, there, so. When me born and grow, me just go there and the youth introduce it, but it mad, because no man couldn't see no youth. And Rockford man not do that. Nah do that. Nah see, people walk and be astray. They walk past, they go Kentucky, go boy business. Man have to come here, where you come from? And them, me never see that. Never see that. When you youth them are wired, you know, different thing and them thing there. You see me I say? You don't see that. See? So that they throw me off completely, you know? Yeah, man. To that now, you know, me just fling from fire pants or sitting, because them think they're evil, you know. I hear two little youth that I never see them come out back before me leave. So I tell you, so we witness a lot of things and see a lot of things. And I like, you know, me don't know people. Me know people, man. You understand? Me there everywhere. Remember, some vice a channel one, you know. Some of them are Max Field too, you know. My vice a channel one, you know. And every man vice a channel one. My vice record, driving skill, my vice that a channel one, you know. Winston White and the whole of them and them, China man, them, the whole of them there. My vice a channel one like enough man. My vice that man. See? Vice record na the 80s a channel one. Me. So, you know, enough thing where you might hear me say me just slow it. That mean someday I go and chill. You see? You understand? Something burn me. So what if I do a change it to certain things? I mean know people. That's why I can zero in on people so much. So me telling them, I not even explain to them, I say me no. And I like me, I come out and like some man. Me not take off nothing, I'm a good man. Put more of a place, man. See? So when the police are going with them bag of foolishness, me have the youth them on me like Father Abrahams. And we give them dead. You understand? And we are Portmore and a straight music. Me, Buckley before him have youth, Michael Buckley before him get youth and anything there. Because, you know, we are youth do a thing and then we have some other youth, Churchill them and not for the youth one way. And you see? And then, you know, my mother sister have a place there where me, I run it, I build the wall and everything, and then she have a little brother there where a punk. Girl, if you cook a pot of food, them that come and say, you can't do that. I say, yo, I'm gonna get blessing from man. Leave the youth, them, make them survive. Because we always look for youth, you know. Me there, St. Thomas and youth grandfather box him down, you know. And me came at all. And me make him go vice. Yeah. See? Yeah, me came at town and make him brother them see there. All him brother, one of them him brother married, live in England, wife and everything. Carry them at town and thing and make them give them place to live, see him and everything. That's me. That's just me. Things that me do, I can't not really talk about a lot of things. See? My things bigger than enough people feel, man. I'm a good man. Me is up on the ground, man. I've been alone some man. Yeah, sir. Support my one place. Where we have got some country. Because some man I tell you, so we have got some country and some place. And I'm not drop. I say I know the whole 14. And I joke me I make. They spread out. So me I talk now who wants to say, Blakey, ease yourself, man. Me I tell you, enough of your squad of them, me and them talk. Enough man we work with me and them talk good. I remember them man I tell my pine blank. Them now put on them I say loan some. Cause listen, me no angel.
And them tell me what them do, I understand. That's why me and them can agree, you know. Because them not cover up nothing. Them not come and say, boy, me never do this, you know, and them alone do this. Because them say, yo, yeah, man, I say, let me tell you alone something. Me have an inspector when me talk to. Where I say alone something, me not angel, but you know, the older you get, you understand, say, yo, this was program and it's wrong. I mean, I accept them things because I like when people talk. Some of them can't talk. Me have undercover bedroom, me and them talk, them that tell the same thing, them that use the same word, me and an angel. And I like, me an angel, Mr. Alone. So you more believe in them man, you have to reason with them man, because them man, I tell you and them, because me and them one to one. When me and them reason, I just me and them reason, you know. And them tell you from A to Z. Same like get to you, them, where you might think of an angel. Me and them reason to, I mean, know them, for them go up in my hand. See, I mean, what kick off for one and I kick off for one, and a way some people might think, say, okay, are the music never make a man get up and just go fire him gun. So back to the days, no one them thing there. Anybody who fire them gun, no one say them going to music, them a gun man already. Them on go use them infiltrate music and do them thing. And whether them a produce and them a infiltrate the music, but them a gun man already. Yeah, whether them a police, whether them a civilian, them a gunman already and them a criminal already, them a infiltrate the music. For just cover them dirty track. Okay? Tell me, I tell you. Music, a man, trouble man, make man do some other little things and them all kind of little things. I tell you that. Point blank. See? I play some band and go and I like, remember, you know, let me show you how we keep the thing real. Me know this one, none of my brethren them, you know. So me talk to man, you know, man come from that room, man, this man in that time. Yeah, me talk to them, me and them grew up. What you think me I do? No, me now, I say me and them, that me that tell a lie. I mean, them grew up. But look on the difference. Me I encourage them one who me teach straight. Me I teach all of you when film brother get shot. When film brother get shot, right? When film brother get shot, me go university go look for him brother. You and say, boy, take care of George for me in because boom bam bam. George, me I work, me carry him with me and them thing there. George go around the same start do ring and thing must go. Them say a thief in the thief cap somewhere over. You know who's part over this over Florida where them say one. Them shoot him. Them kill him. Them kill him after time, man. I said, John, no. See, kind of start building and all kind of little thing. See? Then they kill George, yeah, man. On this one, somewhere on this, then they kill him. See? The youth where him sister live at Augustown. Me and him there Augustown. One of them part, yeah, man. No, yeah, say, man. Can't remember me there everywhere, you know. Me tell them to say me there everywhere, man. Yeah, say, man. And teach you them things, man. Different, man. See? So when you hear me come at that, that's why I say, oh, me know politics stay. Me know politician turn. Me know how the thing run and the one of them things. Me just know, you know, me just know in the arms house. Me just know in the giant arms house. But, you know, me know it run, man. Me know it run, man. And then me know disown the youth. Them. That's how I see some man fling them. And our boss, me I say, only for fling the youth them and our boss. And me grew up same when me grew up with the youth them. There was no monster like that. Me some bigger man kick youth and beat youth and youth get bad. And you turn around and yeah, youth man I shot youth them foot when me talk for him one money and you get hot and get scratched. Because them youth they used to run cow too. Carries under cow. And you they get scratched and you they kill the man by shoot him them foot. Then he go get hot. That man they shoot him them foot and you that's why I say don't get up and do you things and things. But me use this phrase because we see it up more than one time. And the man with him kill up gun pan him. You train him up. I remind him before him straighten him up, say, remember you shoot me on my foot, you know. My heart you know, you know. And before him dip the youth to start with him. Zoom, 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 that's a knock him. What you do? Don't move. What you do? Yeah, say, man. Dead with my work, man. And the thing I have pan him, the man them tell me and say, shoot up. And bullet catch it. Youth train him, man. Can shoot the youth. And for to talk for him own money. Bullies him. Yeah, man. See? So no matter if you say we know this, man. And we are know for the youth them grow up and all kind of little thing. We just have a different part where we just say, yo, youth, you do this. We just, you know, the principle I deal with and we just stay up and up at there. But remember, say everything go around with it. We come from bad place. You understand? Yeah. But tell me what, we just choose righteousness, so we're good.
Coming up, more way my mind like me, I say, listen, oh, me and you grow up, and me and you grow up, and me know your granny and your mother and them thing. There is no way we alone to make do you something. Me rather not talk to you, boy, if you hungry, me feed you, you know. Cause silence, yeah, man, me silent against them and them feed away, and just give them a thing, man, a dumb man, you just give them a blank call, man. You know, chatting with you, two mix up, go on about your business, man. But if you hungry, we help the same way, you know. But me no want to chat to you. But me no want to hurt you neither. Me not think of hurt you. None at all. Can't run through me head. They can't know your people. They, oh, that's a stupidness. Me can't buy and go in a place and mash it up. You know, see, that's how I talk to the youth them. Me have a different approach and Google them. Google them want to destroy the youth. Much youth to destroy over the years. And that's how I deal with things, man. Not idiot and not punks. They can't buy and go get and destroy it. Well, we'll never do that. Me no burn my bridge. Me no stupid. Remember now, we know. Them are call me, because I go up on the bank. So, hear this now. I remember showing again. So, I soon start put it up. I tell them to say it register. See it? I'm going to make you read it to yourself, you know. When you can't see it, you know what this is now? I'm going to move this. I'm going to move that. No, I'm ready now. You see it? When you see it? See it better now? Yeah. See my number, yeah. So we show now. You see it? You see it? I'm a foundation that, man. You see it? Yeah. Yeah. So you make sure everything up feet, you know, so you know so you're ready for them. You wanna see it? Yeah. Property. So you know that where you say, man. Them kind of way, you know, you set up that now, you can't say, make we do this and make we do that, and you know, make the thing right. Yeah, man. We alone, someone and Angie, yeah, Mama Angie Foundation, go up. You understand? So we soon push up that and push up the account. I'm gonna push it across my screen and push up my thing them. And the next thing I'm gonna do to, you know, because we have enough people in, you know, sometimes you have some people. We not do things where embarrass people. We're not gonna do that. So we're not gonna do this. When a man say, okay, lonesome, we send something to your foundation, I will big you up. I recognize it. But tell me what, if a man even put a $10 and the next man put 5 bills or a grand, me not gonna come and say, we lonesome just put a grand, you know. But a man that put $5, that more embarrassing. I would not do that. What I'm gonna do is more, you know, yeah, cause I make a man the feed bigger himself and say, oh, that him though. Why Mr. Lonesome I do so much work and him go put a $5 or a $10. No, for just that you have. Sometimes I tell you this. Sometimes you have work and a man check you, you know, and you have your last pan you know. You don't have $20 pan you. And a man check you and give him the 20. But a man will have millions, you check him and him give you a grand. And the man will have millions, you say, and the man may have power with because the man they have broke pocket man. The man just have $20 and give him all. Them have. A man have millions and give a grand. And not even 0 point something percent. Him not give nothing. And the man will give him all. You look pan because you look pan the money say it's man, it's just a $20. But at that him that him have at the time and him give you the whole 20. Them man they may look up and say, Jano. Him do greater than the man will give a grand, you know. But you know, check it away there. Because you see, your brain wire up different from how my wonder wire or me think about things. Me have $100 in my pocket. I may take the 100, you say you're hungry. Me that Jamaica, me take $100. I may have 1,000 Jamaican. I may give you. Me not have no more, you know. But me do you just check me, I just give you the $1,000 what me have. Me never nothing about myself. Me just say hungry, but me can't give 5 because you can't buy nothing and you have the youth them. See the grand here. I say next man, a big man now. I one of them politicians come and give I one of them big man, that big you check a businessman and give you 10 grand. You start dismiss me and loan some and I said, Chuck, just give me a look grand, you know. So you can't go stay, man. And you know, realize say at the last grand me have in my pocket to me just give you. Can me just want you feel just comfortable. Saying? But you just push me down and draw for the big man because the big man get 10 grand. 10 times what me just give you. But you know, realize that me give you more than what him give you. Can me give the last one I have, me not give you. Me not give 50% of what me have, you know. 100% me give you at the time. Him have X amount of thing pan him. But tell me what,
him give you 10 grand. Him not give you not even 0 point something percent. That's what him have. Him have him card, him have everything pan him have X amount of cash pan him and thing and him give 10 grand. But right away you give him a bigger rating and say, yeah man, I him give me the want some go sit down, man. I me about got 100 that I me give the 100, the 100% me give up. Because you say you're hungry, I say go buy a pound of flour you out. I do something where it can buy. And a man do pay and give 2 grand politician. You rate the politician more than we loan some alone. Me just give $100, 100% of what me have. And I like me not want it, but more you eat something. And you give more ratings than me because you look on the value where the $100 value, you look on the 2 grand with the politician give you. That's why the other day, when you sell out in a Portland to a husband and wife for the stupidest thing me ever do. We ever do in a life. Can't want to have a balance. And now now ball about road and all kind of things because when you say people have ulterior motive, I want to make them grow. No. When I make all my father turn in a grave in a Portland. Can't believe it backside. People are telling about beautiful speaking. Man said me a go na goat. If you have 3 youth and the 3 youth come and go school and get a goat, it's easy for you as a parent. Maybe a single parent because you get a she goat and a she goat and yes, they're the same person. Raise a bag of goat and when you look a bag of goat, them get right now. That means you have to go on your daughter, your son, them not have to beg nobody or catch somebody because that's a farming and that good. Livestock farming. Look how much goat meat now. You will get a free goat. Yeah? For start, a better government to do that. You start something, but you don't want it. You make them a call, but a goat man that blim blim blim, and you better take 2 grand and take more talk. When you forget wise. Saying? Yeah, man, we get wise, man. So, as I said before, coming out do something with Blake. Blake, no for your virgin, them talk to me. And then I say, go through this. We know some more be one of the most corrupted place. But we know a good cat from there. Corrupted. Because you know, say me, remember me, but remember we have tuna bun them, you know. You understand? We know we're going down there. Me, you know, say the DSP, you know, me not call the name. You notice them transfer you from Freeport, Ghana, in a Falmouth. I mean, know, say you keep meeting and say, someone on the down here, you know, talking to Wayne Loan some and giving him information. And from him getting information, that means you're getting paid. But I want to catch you know this and that. It's notice how them transfer you. You don't know something here. I mean, I want to mention your name. When we ready with that plan for come bunny out, we just hear and laugh. Yeah, man, you see them transfer, go actually on it though. People now get paid. People have whistleblower, man. Say I tell the police, you know what this Wayne Load, some of them know everything going on down here. Yeah, I know everything are going on there because I'm not criminal. Some are born, you know. So I like when I'm born, you know. You see me, I say, you see them transfer you. Me know see them transfer you too, man. I laugh when you call me name. Because when you call me name, you call me name too, you know. Because me will come back and call the name too, you know. Maybe later I feel mad, but just going to call the name. And so why you call me name? I mean, tell you word to word too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Zane, yeah, man. You keep me now when you look at my name, you call. What you mean? They may not have no things. So you have to have whistleblower. That's a country run. You can't have people that turn them eye. And I put up the slackness. Because if you want a different country and you put up with the slackness, you just as worse as them. The youth them run me, ask them if I not show them the right thing. And none of them can say, boy, when they doing something, they know him go buy and say, boy, go kill them 2 man, they and go get rid of them man, yeah, and this and that. Listen, me name Lonesome. Lonesome full of skills. Saying, Lonesome is up on the ground. If me say the place you root up, it can root up. Lonesome don't do that. Saying, we just tell them to keep away from me. You understand? We know we not exercise certain powers from people. We not do that. You understand? Me not do that. So me not go in that back part. Me just good. Because I tell you, say, don't stand up front of me. Because me take you for a road. If me a drive and you stand up front of me, and for you make up your face, and my face say, you're going like, you're defective. You're effective. I get a defective. You can't stand up front of me. Because me edit, and for you make me head chip. Yeah, man, your name Preempt. You can't make me head chip. I'm not telling a lie. Me tell you, yeah, man. So you got to turn a part of the road. So, you see, me not add on, me just tell you the goddamn truth. See? So me not come up and put on like jacket and tie and say, blah, 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 me just chat as is. The greatest thing for chat as is, you know, plain as possible. Me not go around corner. Yeah? Yeah, man. You see me I say? Now, man, we have to hold them accountable like what the Prime Minister said. And before me knock out this, can I come blaze some other fire, wicked fire?
Well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
If the Prime Minister tell me to raise my voice, well-thinking Jamaican, what I'm for do? Raise the voice in concert. Yeah, man, that's what we do. Him tell us to do it, so that we are do. You have to keep it real, man. Me there. See? Soon I come back. Loan some up here later. Later, I'm there for me. I'm blazing. Wait till later, man. Wait till later. Me there busy up. Yeah? Bless up.